Hello everyone, Shadefyre here, and welcome to another Trespasser Customs. For this one, we're actually going to be going back to one of the first custom Trespasser levels that I covered, which was the Trescom Ops series, which was a 3-level map series that, was pretty long and in-depth for its time. But this is TC-Prequel, which, as you might expect, is a prequel to the first map, which is just called TC, I believe. So this explains how Anne got to the island and how she ended up at the beginning. I don't actually remember where TC starts, but when we finish this level, it'll dump us into the next level because this is actually released as a continuous 4-level package, Trescom Anthology, which can be loaded up in CE. Now, because I'm playing this in CE, there are a few features missing since it was originally made for ATX, but none of them are super essential. It's just stuff like raptors being able to jump and Dilophosaurs spitting. Alright, so we have crash landed here in a plane. I think this is supposed to be a recreation of the plane that you crash in the start of Retail Trespasser. Though obviously the tail here is much more accurate size than the broken one there, but pretty sure this is entirely custom right here. So we've just been kind of dropped onto the island. This is regular Anne model, because we are supposed to be Anne. So we're going to explore. Now, this is actually my second attempt at recording this level, because in the first attempt, I decided to go that way, and it turns out there is not a goddamn thing in that direction. It's just a lot of empty forest, and then you hit a electric fence next to a river, and that's it. I couldn't find any Easter eggs, any dinosaurs, any items. There's nothing over there, as far as I can tell. So for the sake of not having 15 minutes of dead air at the start, where I just go, yes, we're going to go that-a-way instead. I do like the details here of, like, the knockdown trees, the broken-off landing gear. There's a decapitated tree over there. It's clear that we came in and crashed along this strip. I'm not sure why the wing broke off here, though. You think it'd be broken off at one of the trees. Also, can we spin the propeller? It's a pointless detail, but if we can, I'm going to be a little happy. Ah, you can. That's awesome. I guess there's no cutscene, though, since Trescom Ops did have a few cutscenes of, like, the hot air balloon and whatnot, but no cutscene of us crashing onto the beach. Or forest. I don't think that tree was us, though. Also, very fluid. This comes with a kind of robust set of, custom I&I settings, so it runs very smoothly. The fog definitely helps, but this has a pretty good draw distance and runs smoothly, which is rare. Okay, so over here, it looks like we've got these vents, and they hurt you when you get close. So I'm guessing this is some kind of, like, carbon monoxide coming from volcanic vents, or maybe sulfide. That compy over there seems just fine, though. Doesn't seem to care despite his tiny lungs. Okay, so I think there's a path over here somewhere. The smog does not kill us very quickly. Also, I think there is a gas mask in this level somewhere, because Rebel included a very helpful walkthrough, which I just kind of quickly glanced over, because there's a section of it dedicated just to Easter eggs, and that's where I saw the mention of a gas mask. So I'm guessing we'll be able to find that and use it to traverse smoggy areas. Is that a dinosaur? A dinosaur or a bush? I feel like I saw a tail in this direction. I think that is a dinosaur off in the fog. Or a bush. Or a dinosaur in a bush. But yeah, having a walkthrough means that I won't have to worry about, like, I don't know where to go next. Because most of these Trespasser levels have no documentation at all. You just have to figure them out. Can I actually pocket this rock? Rock on my shoulder. Because we don't have a weapon right now, so if anything comes at us, we're just going to have to bludgeon them. I like, too, that the rock has a shadow, but and does not. Not a lot of prehistoric life around here so far. Oh. I do hear footsteps, and that's a... I don't know if that's a carnivore or a triceratops. Triceratops always sound like carnivores in Trespasser. Okay. So here's the other... Well, I don't know if it's the other end, but it's another end of the river I saw. It looks like it bridges across the gap. Who do we got over here? This looks like a raptor. It's generally raptor shape. So, kind of looks more slender. Got a Coelophysis. It's very squeaky. Stay back. I've got a rock. I did warn him. That back on my back. I don't know if that would have worked so effectively on a raptor, but he looked small enough that I could crush him with a rock. Okay, now, question is, can I turn this? It looks turnable. Maybe not. I don't seem to have a grab point on it anywhere. Which means that it's probably rusted in place. I think that's just the blow valve for this dam. Okay, so... Well, do I want to go this way, or do I want to go that way? I think we stay on this side first. Check it out, and then cross the bridge before we get lost. This looks like dried up lake bed. I'm kind of keeping my eye on the hill there to see if there's anything else up there. Doesn't look like there's any reason to explore up there. But then, according to the walkthrough, some of these Easter eggs are off of the useful path. Just tucked away. So we'll look up in this little corner here. And that's a no. Nothing up there. So we'll just continue across the lake bed. Also, let's save here over this. This is my previous attempt where I reached the dead end. I do wonder if some Trespasser custom levels actually suffer from trying to be too large. Because, you know, the regular retail Trespasser maps are all pretty big, and I wonder if that has gotten people into the kind of belief that they always have to do huge terrains for most of these levels. Like, yeah, it would make sense that there's not really anything in this dried up lake bed, but it does make for just a big empty expanse of walking. Like another dam over here. Unfortunately, you don't pick up speed when bunny hopping, so we can't go super fast. But you do maintain momentum, so you don't go slower after each jump. something on top of that. See, even Anne's like, yep, I'm just walking across a muddy, flat plain. I get the feeling that we're not going to be able to do anything with this dam when we get to it. Oh, there's like a facility on the left. So there is like an order to this. A series of, puzzles or whatever we have to do in order to complete it. Which means there may be some backtracking. But I mean, there's nothing useful from the direction we came in. Okay, so this is where the water comes from. There's something humming over here. I think there's a door up in the cliff there. Well, cliff. Dam side. So I guess we'll poke around. I'm probably going to need a key card or something in here that we don't have yet. I'm glad there's a facility here, though, because otherwise we walked all the way across this plain for nothing. Okay, and there is a power line, so that gives us something to follow. Which, the retail Trespasser levels, well, not most, but some of them did have something like that for you to follow. Okay, unfortunately, we can't actually do anything from here. How do I get up there? I thought I would have to go in here in order to get there, but it might actually be the other way around. Oh yeah, couldn't see it from far away, but there's a ladder right here. See, this is why I double check things. I'm like, maybe there's something over there that I missed before we just leave the area completely. Okay, this door probably needs a key. Yep, my caveman's key is not going to work here. I can't. She won't store it now. There we go. I don't know if I was just holding it the wrong way. Okay, so there's a ladder going all the way up the dam. Check that out in a second. But first, let's check out the facility itself. InGen power. Okay. Bunch of switches in there. Go look around the outside as well. So there's a power line, but it doesn't seem to be connected to anything. So it's not actually something we can follow to the next facility. Okay. So we got some breakers here, fuses. Oh, plug that back in. Good. And none of these are switches or anything. Danger. I don't actually know what's dangerous here. I don't know what these are that I'm rubbing my hand on. They don't seem to do anything. Okay. That doesn't do anything. I don't know what this is right here. I think it's a turbine, but it's a vertical turbine? Carefully slide down these very steep stairs. I don't know if this is here just so we can see that the turbine chamber is not full of water, so that we know, okay, we gotta find a way to fill this up. Small hammer. Probably better than a rock. Does the hammer go on my back? Okay, so they can't coexist in the same slot. I mean, I don't think I need to hold on to the rock. I'm sure we can find another rock if we need to. So I'm just making sure none of these get slotted in. I don't think we can do anything in here until we get the water flowing. Because there was kind of a dry trickle coming out. So let's scale this dam and see what we can see from the top. Might give us some direction. I like that it's not just a ladder going all the way up for, like, safety's sake. Because you don't know if you're going to survive all the way up at the ladder in Trespasser. Okay, this one doesn't want to play nice with me. I think it's kind of because it's at a slope. Well, that one worked, though. I think I just need to hit the first couple of rungs. There we go. I feel like I'm just jumping up the actual rungs, like, with my feet and not my hands. So they're a little wonky, but ladders are still functional in Trespasser, or vines, or whatever you need to climb. Another door here. Oh. It's gonna pretend that we did not just phase through that one, because that feels like cheating. Wow, this one's actually just walkable. I don't even have to jump. Okay. Looks like a big door here. Probably how we get in, honestly. Can I grab it? So, dead end over there. Whole lot of water here, as you might expect from a dam. Presumably, there's a switch in here somewhere that'll get the water moving. Or at least open that door down there. Okay, what's this? This is... Well, this is presumably this thing, so we can get across, which might be the reason we need to turn the power on. Okay, I'm pushing up, pushing down. Gotta try both directions with levers in Trespasser. But yeah, there's no give to it. Okay, I'm poking the button. Neither of them seem to do anything. Which I didn't know you could do that in the original Trespasser playthrough. That you could hit space and she'd actually, like, extend her arm to poke. Okay, so yeah, I think this is useless without power. Careful. Careful. Down the ladder. I mean, do well-endowed women typically have the problem where you're like, oh, I need to climb down this ladder, but I can't see the rungs because my boobs are in the way? Seems like a problem. Okay, that one's not opening either. This thing looks very hazardous, but, I think we're gonna need to give it a ride at some point. Okay, so, clearly, we're not ready to go this way yet. There's another hatch on that side. I was like, I hope I don't have to climb up the other side, but I don't think we do. I think this is just... Maybe our end goal is to get over there? So I can't, like, slide this over or anything, can I? There's not even anything to grip. I was wondering if this is how I get in to the dam facility. I'm not sure how you get in otherwise, though. Oh, shit. I think I passed the ladder. Alright, now we carefully slide down. Oh boy, I feel like I'm just gonna launch forward. Yep. You have to forward and then back, forward and then back. Okay, I'm going to take a quick peep in here. I know this is a little bit cheating, but, you know, it's a problem with the door not having collision. I just want to see how I'm supposed to get in here. Okay, it looks like there's a whole thing in here. It's an elevator shaft. So yeah, let's not mess with that. We'll just, accept this is off limits. I don't know, maybe we have to get in here from underground somewhere? Because, like, I can't imagine there's anywhere else that connects to this. Maybe I'll try the first door again. Maybe I'll hit it with the hammer and see if that's how you're supposed to unstick it. Or maybe those doors open when the power is turned on. But clearly that is our first thing we need to do, is figure out how to get that on. Okay, I've looked at everything in there. I mean, there is something humming in here, something electrical sounding. So something is running. Maybe we need to go to that little station across. Keeps smashing the door with this rubber mallet. It moved a little bit. Yeah, I don't think we're getting in here. Alright. So, we'll just have to remember this is here. That's part of the process of figuring these levels out. You get lucky if you pick the right direction for the first objective. So we're going to save. And I guess we'll just kind of continue along this direction. See what else we can find. I'll probably glance at the very start of the walkthrough between this episode and the next one, just so, you know, see if I missed something very obvious at the start. There is another facility over there, though. That's a good sign. Oddly, this makes the splashing sound, even though there's clearly no water in there right now. Hopefully the lake bed is not as big in this direction as it was in this one. Okay. Got a tower. We got a fence. Can we get in the tower? But again, a very low dinosaur count so far. We've seen, what, 2? 1 compy and 1 something small. Very large fence, though. These are like the traditional Jurassic Park fences and not the JP3 fences. The anti-Spino fences. Oh boy, this is just a straight-up wall. Maybe this leads to the dam? Like, from the inside? There's like a tunnel system. Okay, well. Nothing I can do in that direction right now. Probably have to go that way. But there's a dock over here. A dock that has to predate the dam. Obviously, it's not very useful now. Oh, there's a ship over there. Just looking around if there's a good way to walk down that I can still get back up. There's a piece of a ship there. Okay, this area is looking more built up over here. We got another tower. We got some benches. At least I think those are benches. Those could be piles of beams or fences. Yeah, there's like a little parking lot here. Man, my mental map is like got all these question marks on it now. Of like, here's a direction I didn't go in. So I don't know if I should go back or if I should keep pushing on in this direction. I guess the key is here. We have to find some kind of, well, key item. Somehow I don't think the hammer is one of those, but you never know. Sometimes tools have been important items. Is this custom? I feel like I've never seen this particular pickup truck model in Trespasser. This looks, well, more complete. Most of the wrecks in the retail game don't have wheels. I mean, it's entirely possible that these... As I was saying, I was going to say that these are just here to show the walls, and there's no way to enter them, and then I saw a door on the side. Okay. There's a sliding door, bunch of boxes. Oh, shit. I think I might be able to jump up there. Well, now we're down here in the riverbed. Oh, something over there, too. There's, like, multiple boats that were just left to beach when the water was drained. This looks like a catamaran. Is that a catamaran if it isn't open in the middle? Does catamaran just mean the two hulls? Where's that water sound coming from? Oh, there's a river there. Okay, we got a boat. Another fragile crate. Aw, they named it the Mini, after Minnie Driver, the voice actor for Anne. You know, I don't really know Minnie Driver from, like, anything else, except Princess Mononoke, where she's the English voice for Lady Eboshi. That's, like, my only other point of reference for when people mention Minnie Driver. I guess she's also Jane in the Disney Tarzan. Okay. Got a bunch of wires here. I don't know if I should unplug any of them. Aha! A gun.
3 left.
With only 3 bullets. Great. Not super useful to me. I'm going to put that on my hip. I think those are pictures of Minnie Driver. Oh man, spinning seat. Unfortunately, you can't like grab something and just like really yank it so that it spins. Kind of works sometimes. It depends if your grip breaks, I guess. Okay, can't do anything with that. What about the radio? What's going on with this radio? Nothing. Probably because we have no power. Yeah, I think this is just an Easter egg, this boat. Nothing we need to do here. So again, do I go back, do I go up, or do I follow the river to its conclusion? Because there were some houses up there that look like they want to be checked out. But yeah, it's feeling like the dam is our main objective. We just have to figure out how to start working on it, because it's a multi-stage process. But it's interesting that they got a whole fancy hydroelectric dam going on here. Okay, so we've done a full lap now, because this is, I think, the same bridge. You know, we walked all along that side, and then now we're back to the beginning. Don't know if there's any reason to go up here, though. Because this fence, I think, leads to the dead end that I cut out from the first attempt. Which means I think we're safe to go back to the town and look around. And then we'll probably wrap up because it's already been like 40 minutes, 30 minutes. I should really keep like a stopwatch going when I'm recording. I just kind of like glance at the time when I start recording and then try to remember when that was. Okay, so we're going to go up to the town, but there was one other boat over here that I might as well look at. I know I've been chided before for jumping a bunch because I'm not taking my time to look around, but, I mean, we're just in a big open floodplain. Where was that boat? I thought it was next to the water, but it might actually be closer. Okay, it's over this way. I can see it from the second dock, so it's got to be kind of in this direction. Or maybe I didn't see it at all. I feel like I should be able to see the outline. Oh, nope, there it is. Yeah, doesn't look like there's much going on with this boat. It kind of looks like a rowboat, but like way too big. Alright, we've done our due diligence. We have checked out the lake bed. Now let's see if we can find us some progress. I was expecting to have more trouble with that hill. I mean, I guess it's also possible that there's not very many dinosaurs here because this isn't the main dinosaur island. These are only kind of like the ones that have trickled off of the island one way or another. So that's why it's fairly empty here. So I'm pretty sure the first TC map starts because your high air balloon, maybe, is taken down by a pterodactyl. Pteranodon. But that might be the second map. I honestly don't remember TC at all. I stopped there right before the music started because I heard the thump of dinosaur footsteps.
3 left.
Oh. Definitely not X marks the spot. Unless it's the clipping spot. I hear drinking. There is a dinosaur around, filling its thirst. Or a sheep. Okay. Nothing going on in this house. Well, there is... Is there a second floor? It looked like there was a second floor from outside. Okay, this is the staircase. Or is it a ladder? Kind of looks like it could be a ladder. You know, if this was something you could actually climb, if you had 2 arms. Wow, it actually is a goat. I was just expecting it to be some dinosaur with goat-like sounds. Did you hear that? They're out there. Is that you roaring at me? No, it's definitely coming from that corner. Or behind the corner. Ah! Coming at me as goats tend to do. They're very ornery. There are bad things outside the walls. Bet we're gonna need to go beyond that door, though, to get something. The great door, it calls to me. Do you hear it calling, Artyom? The great door. Okay. One's got
Hello?
a fireplace.
Hello?
But does it have any fireplace secrets? No. I do like that they have an actual chimney that goes all the way out. Fucking goat. Okay. It's a whole lot of nothing in this house so far. Bed. Does it collapse when I touch it? Nope. This one's solid. Also, this floor makes a slapping sound. Another bed. Another bed. Weird little alcove. Oh, shit. Never mind. Thought I dropped my hammer. Okay. So there's nothing in here. This kind of looks like it's a hotel or something. There's multiple beds in here. Or just a bunkhouse. Alright, we've explored the two houses. Didn't get much out of that. Well, if this is actually functional, I think it was Rebel that said that. At some point I was like, man, wouldn't it be cool if you could get a bulldozer to actually just, like, drive forward or something? I think it was him that took that to heart and found a way to actually make that work. So this might be that I'm thinking of. Don't know if it needs keys or if there is a button to start it. I don't know how bulldozers work. But it kind of looks like we're supposed to bulldoze down the great door. Okay, well, can't actually grab either of these levers. So I'm gonna say we have nothing to do with it now, but I think this is also a unique bulldozer model. There's been other ones, but I don't think that was this one. Those houses were a bust, but I'm hoping this building's got more going on in it. Assuming we can even get in here. And this is just another foundation. Maybe the staircase? I think we can, I was gonna leave the hammer here, but I'm worried it'll disappear to the ground in case we actually need it for something. Okay. What's that chain connected to? Whoop. Wrapping right around. Well, okay. It didn't get eaten by the ground, at least. Can't grab that. And try to jump on the roof, but I don't like my chances of success. Locked. And... oh, okay, there's not even another door for me to say locked as well.
3 left.
Okay, can't shatter the window. Not that I'd be able to reach it anyway. What about this one? Yeah! Violence. Violence is the solution eventually. Okay, so this leads underground. Maybe this leads to the dam? Let's... can I not open this from the inside either? Oh, there we go. Yeah! Feels good. All those breaking and entering Urbex skills coming in handy. I'm just saying I may have climbed in through the window of an abandoned building before in order to unlock the door for everyone. Okay. That looks like a drain. This is a test. Is that just a note from Rebel saying that this is a test for draining water? I don't know how far I have to turn it, but it is still turning. Very slowly. And it's kind of rusty, you know? And sitting down here in this moist room. Okay. Don't think it wants to go... Oh, no. There's a little more give to it. I was gonna say it didn't want to go right anymore. Seems like left-clicking just a bunch while you're holding on to it actually makes it go faster than just holding left-click. Okay, what if we just turned it the other way? I'm gonna leave that alone for now. I don't actually know what the point of that is, aside from draining the water out of this empty room. Clearly this doesn't go anywhere. But maybe that's a test of, like, the changing water levels. That's also going to be used for the dam. Alright, so non-essential building, but I'm glad that, you know, you can smash your way in. That was fun. Okay. So I'm going to go up and poke that door, and then I'm going to call it here for our first part of TC-Prequel. It might only take a second part, because... there's not too many more question marks on my internal map right now, but we haven't actually found anything useful for progression. Okay. Maybe this is our way to get out. And it needs power as well. Many possibilities at the moment. Okay. The one last thing I wanted to do here, aside from poke that door, is I saw this drain over here. And I want to see if there's anything going on with it. Well, there's a compy in it. Squeezed his way in through the town. Maybe that's why we haven't seen any bigger dinosaurs, is because all the bigger ones are beyond the wall, because they can't get through. Only the little guys can fit through. That worked really well. Okay. So that was it. Oh, now I'm going to go look at this one, too. Don't worry, we will end it and continue with a little more knowledge. I am going to look up in the walkthrough what the first step is, just to make sure I haven't missed it entirely. Alright, this looks promising. Maybe we'll go check that out. Anyhow, so thanks for joining me for the first part of TC-Prequel, and I will see you again as we figure out where to go next time. Take care, y'all.